All right, in this video I'm going over the comprehension questions for Leonardo's horse. Question 1, what generalizations can you make about the method used to make the horse? From clay to plaster to bronze. Use your generalization chart from Google Classroom to help. So, what generalizations can you make? What sentence could you say about the process? Could you say the process was impossible? No, we know that's not true because it was finally accomplished. Would you say that the process was easy? No, that would be a bad generalization because it took years and many people's lifetimes before this was finally accomplished the way they wanted it accomplished. So what could you say about this task in a sentence that would be true? Okay. In general, what could you say about it? Number 2, do you think Charles Dent and Nina Akamu created the horse that Leonardo had envisioned? Use examples from the text to support your answer. So it's simply what you think, either yes, they did or no, they didn't, but then you do need to back it up with your reasoning and your evidence from the text. So you're going to want to go back in the text. Maybe you go back to where Leonardo was talking about what he wanted it to look like, and then say, Charles and Nina were able to accomplish this because Leonardo said he wanted his horse to look like this, and that's what they did. Or you're going to find evidence that their horse was not what Leonardo had originally thought or envisioned the horse to look like. Number 3, how does the author describe a Renaissance person? Think about the talents and skills you possess today. What more do you think you would need to learn to be called a Renaissance person? Use information from the text to support your answer. So, how does the author describe a Renaissance person? So you're going to need to go back in the text. And it looks like page 438. Yeah, it looks like page 438, the second paragraph, where it looks like the author's talking about what a Renaissance person does, what they're capable of, what their talents are. So you're going to answer that. How does the author describe it? The author says a Renaissance person is blank, blank, blank. And then what do you think you would need to learn to be called a Renaissance person? So what skills would you need to improve to be considered a Renaissance person? So one skill that I would say right away is my art. I would say I would need to get much better at art, because all of the Renaissance figures tended to be able to at least draw good sketches of their ideas. So that would be one example that I would give if I were writing this answer. Okay, number 4, the building of Leonardo's horse was meant to be a gift of friendship from the American people to the Italian people. I'm going to fix this real quick. Can great works of art bring cultures closer together? Use information from the text to support your answer. So, could pieces of art inspire cultures to come closer together? Well, the Statue of Liberty, for example, is a piece of art that was a gift to the United States from France. And you may notice, if you look back in our history, that we have not had a conflict with France since the time of that gift. So that's some evidence that possibly it can bring people together. But you're going to want to look for additional evidence from the story, from the text that we're reading this week, Leonardo's horse. Okay, number 5, reread Artists of the Past, or you can re-listen to it on pages 434 and 435. What characteristics do Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and Nina Akamu have in common? Cite evidence from the story. So you would say they all are artistic, maybe. That would be one example. And then you would need to find evidence from the text. Michelangelo was very artistic. He proved that when he was commissioned to paint the Sistine Chapel. Leonardo da Vinci was very artistic. He proved that with his many drawings of the inventions that he had and the fact that he took on the challenge of creating this horse and almost was able to complete it. And then Nina obviously is artistic as well because she was able to finally complete Leonardo's dream and have that horse built. Okay, so you make sure you cite evidence from the text to support your answer. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.